Husky Hangout. Yay, I'm so glad you guys are back this week. Because we're going to talk a little bit about last week. I'm going to give you guys, once Ruben joins, I'll add him to this, but to give you guys a second to think about it, we're going to ask you to let us know in the comments how your challenge went for last week. There were 3 things that we asked you to think about or try this week, and I want to know how it went. Tell me, like, one thing that you really loved that went really well, or just something that you want to share from your week. It can be related to the challenge questions, or if you just really have something that you want to share that was awesome, let us know. Let's talk about it. I'll give you guys just a minute to think about it. We have invited Ruben. There's 9 people watching. Nice. Adventures of Atticus and Scout. Hey, Ruben.
Well, hello there. How's everybody doing? Hi, everybody. I was just listening to you right now.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm just giving everyone a second to let us know how their week went or share.
Well, I feel like y'all can see me better and I can see y'all better.
Can you hear me better this time?
I can hear you better. Can you hear me better?
I can hear you better.
That sounds great. Awesome.
Awesome. Okay, well, Ruben, while we're waiting for people to let us know how their week went, do you want to share something from your week as far as the questions, or you want to review what we asked everyone to do?
Great. Yeah, let's review what we asked.
Awesome.
Oh, so the questions were, I can do it?
Go.
Yeah, no, so the questions were reaching out. With 3 things or challenges, I guess, were more so. There were 3 things: reaching out to an old friend, to somebody you haven't spoke to in a long time. So reaching out to somebody, reaching out to old friends, new friends, reaching out to friends or one friend, trying something new, whether it be a book, recipe, a dance, anything new new to you, right? And then there was finding one thing that you love to do and doing that one thing once a day, or multiple things. If you were used to doing a lot of things and were very active before this sudden settle down of life, maybe you find multiple things that you like and you do those things once a day, every day, to kind of help keep you sane.
Awesome. Yep, that is what we were supposed to do. So do you have anything from your week, Ruben? Highlight from those things?
Yeah, my week was great. It was amazing. I really was really happy that I put those intentions out, because I myself, I reached out to everybody that I pretty much know, and old friends, got to talk to a lot of old friends, seeing what they're doing, how they're handling all this. It was really nice to get a perspective from a lot of different people, different situations that are going on, and it was really nice, you know, because we're not alone.
That's
Trying,
awesome.
yeah, right? Trying new things. I definitely tried a lot of new things. I've always had this strong urge to spin flow toys. So spinning flow toys like poise, there's staff, dragon staff, there's hoops, like little fans that they kind of got. It's just little props that they use in flow arts. It's like a movement based, and it's a lot of fun. And I've never really had the time to just stop and do it. It's not as much movement as I usually get in. So it was kind of nice to try that. I tried that for the first time, like actually dedicated myself to doing that. That was a lot of fun. I tried every class that I could online, a couple new ones that were really interesting. And I did a lot. I could go on for quite a bit. Outside of that, so outside of trying something new, that was my opportunity. I guess I was just waiting for myself to tell myself, try new things, because there was so many new things out there. I'm excited to hear what new things y'all tried.
Yeah, for those of you who just joined us, let us know in the comments what you did this week, either a highlight from your week or how the challenge questions went for you. We've had a couple people respond. Natural State Husky. They have a husky named Zuki, Ruben, since you don't know them. But they've been working with him. They've been working with him on recall, and he's been doing really great with it this week. So yay, that's so exciting.
Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations, Zuki.
Adventures of Atticus and Scout said hoop flows are so cool, so awesome. Emma baked this week. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Baking is so much fun. I love baking.
Baking is great.
Yay! Cool. Well, if anyone else wants to leave in the comments what they did this week or a highlight of their week, let us know. We want to celebrate with you.
Would you like to share, Kristen, how your week went while people are sharing as well? Thank you for joining in, everybody.
My week was awesome. Like you said, it was really nice to set those intentions on Monday last week because it got me thinking about it more. I was able to catch up with not as much old friends, but just friends that I haven't seen in a few weeks because of all of this. I participate, for those of you who don't know, in acro and dance, so a lot of movement-based practices and community-based practices, and I've not been able to do a lot of those right now. So it was nice to catch up with some of my acro and my dance friends that I haven't seen in a few weeks, and just kind of catch up on how they're doing with everything going on. That was nice. I took a lot of classes online this weekend and went hiking and took a ballet class, which I haven't done in a really long time.
Yo, go you.
It was a really fun, it was a good week. There was a lot of stress, but I was able to manage it, I think, because I was trying fun new things to do and things that I enjoy to kind of help balance out that stress. Let's see if anyone else.
Let's see if anybody's shared
anything in the comments. What's up? Fudgy the Yorkie is here. Wow, there's so many of you guys. Hello. It's Aldrich. Hello. Hello to you. I'm going to wave. Yay.
Wave back.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys. Let's see. Professor Poppy said, our week has been great. We taught Poppy a new trick to rest her chin on my shoulder. That's adorable. I can't wait to see it. Arlene. We also found an open trail and had it all to ourselves. Oh my gosh,
that's hard to do right now.
It is hard to do. We actually have the issue of we've had a lot of rain here in North Texas, and so all the places that I like to hike right around my house, you can't get more than a mile and a half before it's flooded. So congratulations, Arlene, for finding a place to hike. I'm a little jealous. The Golden Oak just joined us. Hello, hello. Wait, what trail? All the OC trails are closed, I thought. That's someone else who lives in the same area as Arlene. You guys can DM about it. Figure out what trails are actually open.
Yeah, sure. That's great. Good.
Share.
And also, one thing we have been sharing, and y'all have been sharing what y'all are doing, but have y'all been challenging friends to do the same thing? Like the friends that you reach out to, challenge them with the same things that you are putting on yourself, so that way they can try new things or be involved in all this while it's going on.
Spread the self-care love, guys. Awesome. Well, today we're going to do something a little bit different than last time, still focused on self-care. So Ruben is going to lead us in some stretches for areas that are probably holding a lot of tension. So Ruben, I'm going to let you take that away.
So it's been a couple of weeks into this, and I've come from a construction background. I used to slang concrete for a living. I was building external insulation concrete-based system. I always thought it was something I couldn't do to sit down all day and be on a computer. But I always thought it was easier than what I was doing. But it turns out I'm finding out now the hard way that it is not whatsoever easy at all. After being in a seated position for so long, you get kind of really stuck, and it starts to get really kind of just angsty, really unease inside of the body. And I found that, and so I've come up with a little stretch routine that kind of helps me when I'm seated down for so long, just in a seated position, typing away, or on my phone trying to figure everything out because everything's just online now, or on Zoom, meeting with people, leading classes, live streaming, doing all these things. So I bring to you a couple of upper body stretches. So first I'll give you some stretches, and then also throughout this I have been finding myself feeling anxious and frustrated more than I have ever felt before, right? And I looked up some things and informed myself, and I have some little tips that I'd like to share with y'all as well right after we do some of these stretches. In a seated position, you could be, this is from desk, right? You could be at your desk doing this throughout the day, in the morning or midday break or anything. In your desk, you find yourself in a seated position, or you can get off your desk, leave your little work environment, and go sit down right next to where you were, maybe facing away from the computer screen to keep your mind away from it. But in the seated position, you find a strong line of energy through your spine. So you stack your shoulders over your hips, kind of lean back a little bit. You have your hands at your knees, open palms grabbing onto the knees. You take your chin slowly towards your chest. The back of your head grows up towards the sky, chin to chest, and you let the head hang heavy. You feel your torso supporting your neck, the head hanging heavy. Then you slowly start to take one ear to that shoulder closest to it. You settle over that shoulder. Then you bring that chin back down towards your chest. Then ear to other shoulder, taking half circles through the neck here. Back down. That's 2. You've got 3. So 3 ear to shoulder this time. Then we'll meet back down, chin to chest. We're going again, but this time is a full circle. Ear to shoulder, except this time you let it go. Strong through your back. Let the weight of the head hang heavy. Ear to shoulder, back down. 3 circles, one direction, slow and controlled, feeling all the sticky parts. Anywhere that might be needing more of a stretch, or anywhere that doesn't need any more, acknowledging as it is calling. Back down to center, and you're going to go 3 circles the other direction. Slow and controlled, mindful movement. Aligning your breath with your movement. You're going a last circle to this side. Meeting down, chin to chest. Raising the head back up to center. Then the neck hangs heavy, the head falls behind you. You gaze behind you. Then chin back to chest. Breath, chin to chest. Take your hands behind your head like you're on vacation. Hands are behind your head like you're on vacation. Then bring your elbows close together. Squeeze around the side of your head. Just gently, not too hard. Then take the back of your head, the back of your neck, push into your palms. Feel this stretch along the back side of the neck as you're pushing the neck or the back of the head into the palms here. Inhale, you're going to look back, open the elbows away like you're on vacation again, and gazing back, finding a slight back bend. Exhale, you're rounding through the spine, bringing the elbows closer together. Again, push the back of the head up into the palms to feel that stretch alongside the back of the neck. Inhale, back, open up, slight back bend. Exhale, rounding through the spine, elbows closer together, push the head into the hands. And back to center. Bring the hands to the knees. Pulling the chest through for a cow. Cow-like through the chest, pull the chest through. Exhale, cat to the back. Lean back, let the hands stop you here as they hinge onto the knees. Then inhale, chest through, cow position. Exhale, cat to the back, rounding through the spine, chin to chest. One more, cow, pulling the chest through. Exhale, cat to the back, leaning the weight back. Back to center, shoulders over hips, hands extend either side. Then right hand down, left hand overhead. Take that out and over. My hands are kind of cut out there, but you can kind of picture what I'm doing, leaning it out. A couple of breaths here. Let the bicep come by the ear. The elbow hinges over the head, and then you wrap around to your head. Then take that over to the other side. Over to the other side. Hand not on the head, extends long. Let the head hang heavy. The arm hangs onto the head, not forcing the head down, just kind of letting gravity do its job. Then you bring the hand that's straight, goes forward and back. Forward and back. Forward, breathing into those juicy parts. And back. This time you leave it back. You bend the elbow, flip the palm, reverse it, bend the elbow, bring that hand behind your head. Try not to pronounce this distance between the ear and the shoulder. Connecting movement to breath every exhale. You feel that neck release a little more. And slowly taking your head, center again. The hand in the back reaches up and back. Reach for that opposite elbow, then grab opposite elbows. Then you're going to lean towards your right. Lean that towards your right. Side body stretch on your right, gazing up and over, grabbing opposite elbows, extending. Okay. Back to center. Take the right hand to the right elbow. The left hand goes in the middle of the shoulder blades. So left hand is in the middle of the shoulder blades. Strong, proud chest, proud of your height. Do not back bend. You want to tuck the tailbone, keep a strong line of energy through the spine, and that right hand pushes into that elbow to bring that left hand in between the shoulder blades further down the spine. If this feels pretty comfortable, you can lean the back of the head onto the forearm here, or that right hand comes out behind. You can pause here, or you can slowly creep those fingers for the other fingers. If you are here, you're not pulling the left hand up. You're using the hand at the bottom to pull down. You're opening up through the side body, through that shoulder on the arm that is up. Couple breaths here. If you're here, that's okay. The hand that was at the top, the elbow that is being pulled down, that elbow comes and wraps across over the chest on the body. To press the shoulder away from the ear, the right hand comes under, and then you bring that hand in towards the chest as you depress the shoulder away from the ear. You should feel that on the back side of the shoulder muscle here. That muscle that wraps around and is just helping us type all day. Then opening that up, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Opening up, then drop the left hand. Right hand comes over the side of the body. Couple of breaths here, really opening up. And bring the bicep by the head. Wrap that elbow around the top of the head. And maybe wrap the hand around the head towards the ear. Take that over towards that right side. Let the weight of the head hang towards your shoulder. Depress that shoulder away from the ear. And let gravity do its job as you release. That left hand extends straight. Swaying that hand forward and back. Forward and back. Really breathing into those nice juicy parts. How's your back? How's your core? Are you still strong through your spine? Then leaving that hand back. Bend that elbow or flip the palm to the back of the room. Then bend that elbow. Bring it behind your back. Focus on the space between the ear to the shoulder. Really find that stretch alongside the neck there. Bringing that hand in the back up to the sky. Then it reaches out for that elbow on the other side. Then grab both elbows. And you take that over towards the right or left side. Stretching on the right side of the body. Gaze up and over towards that elbow, over that bicep, over the shoulder. Back to center. Right hand comes in between the shoulder blades. The left hand is reaching for the elbows. Let me push this a little bit further back so you can see me. Good. Right hand in between the shoulder blades. Left hand at the elbow. Every exhale, you push further down just a little bit so you can feel it. It should feel good. None of this should feel forced. None of this should hurt. If it hurts, you're doing too much. Take it a little bit easier on yourself with grace and gratitude. Then you push the back of the head along the forearm. Then maybe the left hand reaches out and behind. If this feels good, that's great. If you would like to reach for those fingers, you can. Again, focusing on pulling the top hand down. Bottom hand is doing all the work. Top hand is just engaging. No back bends. Tuck the tailbone to keep that strong line of energy through your spine. Last breath. You take that left hand. If it was in the back, you take that left hand, grab that right elbow, then help it on its way down and over across the chest. Depress that shoulder away from the ear. Wrap underneath that right arm and bring that closer as you feel that stretch alongside that right shoulder muscle. Really connecting to your breaths as you let that go. Shake it out. Kind of feel back into your body. Thank you so much for letting me lead y'all through those stretches. Again, these are stretches that you can do at any point in time. You can do it for your desk, from your desk. I specifically did these so that way you can do these in your desk, in your office, in your home office, seated at any point, right? You can do these standing. You can do these squatting if you want to squat, right? I don't want to recommend it, but you can definitely do so. Now, speaking over a couple things, it's a lot of things that are going on. We're all finding ourselves being thrown into this new way of living for everybody. Some people it hasn't really affected them much. Others it's been greatly. Others are in between. One way or another, you know somebody that has or is going through this. And this is a time of unease, uncertainty. And in this time, I'd like to speak to us over becoming grounded, right? Settling into these practices, settling into your own self-care, being more mindful of what you feed your mind, what you feed your body, what you do throughout your day, what intentions you have for yourself, and how you are doing them. And 7 little things that help me. 7, I'll just go over 7. I'll be writing a post. I'll be putting it out today. I'll have these stretches and a couple of these things that I'm mentioning, well, really all of these things that I'm mentioning on there, so you can go over that. Cedarcide will tag that, and I'll tag Cedarcide in all of that. So going over these things are things that help me deal with a lot of anxiety that I've been feeling, anxiety and frustration that I've never really experienced before. And in times like this, it was new to me, and I'm learning along the way. Thank y'all for welcoming me to do so. So 7 things. Number 1, acknowledging your situation and your anxiety. Try not to deflect it. Just acknowledge it, becoming aware, letting you know that it's there, and preparing yourself. Number 2, consider all the information, not just the statistics. Number 3, try to unplug when you can. All the news all the time is not good. Know enough, but don't over-inform yourself. Don't stay just on it. Don't harp over it. 4, stay active. It's really important. Stay active. Get your body moving. Express yourself through your body. The art of human expression. Letting all this emotion flow out of the body as we find movement. 5, eat balanced meal. That is very important. Number 6, at a time like this when we have all the time to do so, there is no excuses. Prioritize sleep. We should all be prioritizing sleep right now. That would really, really help. And 7, keep in touch with your inner circle, with your close friends. Again, almost kind of relating back to those same topics that we did last week. I'll be posting these and more things on a post today along with these stretches. Thank you so much for letting me lead y'all through these stretches. I'll add shout out to Cedarcide, and I'll be handing that out to Kristen one more time.
Yeah, we'll be sharing his post when he gets up later today, and like he said, it's going to have all the same stretches that we just did. So if you don't remember, this will be up here for 24 hours that you can reference, and then we will also share his post in our stories. If you get the chance, make sure you go follow Ruben at Anti-Gravity Cannon on Instagram. He's putting out some awesome content right now, like a lot of us are. And it's just some great stuff for stretching and staying active. I just wanted to leave you guys with a couple of things to think about this week, kind of like we did last week. First, or I guess your challenges. Well, first, 3 things to think about, and then I'll give you your challenges. So 3 things to think about, kind of going off of what Ruben said. It's okay to be disappointed about things being canceled or things being closed. I know a lot of the content out there is talking about keeping a positive attitude, and that is super important, but it is okay to feel those feelings if you are disappointed. It's also okay to feel overwhelmed. There's a lot going on right now. It is okay to feel those things, acknowledge those feelings, and grow from them. Try not to dwell on them, but it is okay to have those feelings. And it's also okay to prioritize your needs, kind of like you are right now. If you're here, you're prioritizing your needs. You're taking time for yourself to relax and to stretch and to get moving. So awesome for you guys for doing this, for taking 10 minutes for yourself. And then the 3 things, your challenge for the week. 3 things. I want you to cook or bake 1 dish that is your absolute favorite dish, the food or dessert that you love the most. I want you to do that this week. If you do, tag us in your stories so we can share it. I also want you to take 5 minutes for yourself to do something creative, whether that's journaling, or it's drawing or painting or turning on some music and dancing around your room, I want you to find 5 minutes this week to get creative. And lastly, right after we're done with this, I want you to write down 3 things that you are grateful for.
Tonight. Yeah.
3 things. Do it right now or you'll forget. Write down 3 things that you're grateful for, and I want you to look at those 3 things every single morning and every single night, and I promise you, you're going to have a much better week if you do. So that's all we've got for you guys. Thank you so much again for joining us. This live stream, like I mentioned, will be available here on our stories for 24 hours, and I will also be posting it on our IGTV for you to see in the future. Thank you guys so much. Let's see. I'm going to read some comments here real quick, just so that you can feel the love. We've got, thanks for all the positive energy. These were perfect. Thanks for the stretches. Say no more. I'll do it tonight. I approve. This positivity is needed so much right now. Love this. Okay. Thank you guys so much. I love all of you. Thank you for joining us.
I love everybody.
Y'all have a great night.